You. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening every time y'all watching this video, man. I was skeptical of doing this EP review because it's my EP. This is my EP. Um, I'm Marquis Walker. My hip hop slash rap name is Ceverely Yours, and I got into music as an executive producer first. Go check out Bay State Bars EP with various rappers and producers from Massachusetts. So I am an executive producer, executive produce artist. I've worked with producers in of everywhere, around the world. And I work with rappers around the world, singers around the world, artists, everybody. I have a label called Ceverely Yours LLC. So what I'm doing here, I just want to explain it. Saying this is Severely Yours and Tajh Malik project. Now, the producer is Tajh Malik. He's from Boston originally, and I believe, yeah, right now he lives in Florida. He's in Florida. So shout out to Tajh Malik. You got, a producer that believed in me, in my dreams, in my theories, and my stories. What I'm doing is these are like mini soundtracks to my life. These are stories that kind of impacted me as a boy growing up to be a man. See, these are like funny stories, interesting stories, life lesson stories, things that you're gonna say, well, he that happened, I'm not doing that. So hopefully there's stories that are entertaining, but hopefully there's stories that teach as well. So this is what I'm doing now. What I wanted to do first was, of course, release some singles. I started doing singles so people knew I did storytelling music, and I call this storytelling through music. This is storytelling through music. We can figure out another category, another simpler term for it. But I think I created something. I'm not sure if I did. I'm not sure if I don't think I'm the first one to tell stories over music, but I'm gonna try to make this popular. I think this is something that could catch on. So let's talk about it, man. Did y'all hear any of these records? Y'all hear any of these stories? Y'all hear any of these songs? Like, subscribe, share the video, man. Show some love. Go listen to the EP and come back. And if you hate it, diss me. I don't care. If you love it, show me love. If you like it, let me know which ones you like, which stories you like. What stories were funny, what stories you can relate to. I was young, dumb, and full of cum. That's all I could say. My family don't really respect the stories, but that's what I was doing. When I was under 25, under the age of 25, I was a knucklehead. I was young, dumb, and full of cum. I ain't gonna lie. So this is where all these stories come from. When my daughter was born at the age of 25, my daughter was born when I was 25. I stopped everything. I stopped doing, running around with the girls. I stopped, being out in the streets, trying to be a thug. I stopped everything and I started, concentrating on college, concentrating on my career and my daughter and my family. So, and I never turned back since, man. I've been on a straight and narrow since, man. Clothing line, doing executive producing and making, trying to be an artist. Clothing line, doing everything legit, man. So support if you can. I appreciate it, man. Get the books, man. Severe's Chronicles, Volume 1. That's my first baby. My second baby's Volume 2. And this one's also on audio. And you can get it at True Vine Publishing. Black. That's a black publishing company. Or you can get it through me and I can sign it. Let me know, man. But you're here to break down this EP. I'm vulnerable, y'all. I'm vulnerable. So I'm putting this stuff out there. I want y'all to review. I want y'all to listen to this stuff and review it, and then give me pointers and tips to strengthen my stories, because I'm gonna continue to do this. I got various other singles that y'all can go check out, but this EP is surrounded around Thanksgiving. It came out February 14th, 2025. It's called 5 Heartbeats of Boston. So the 5 Heartbeats. I took the 5 Heartbeats, famous movie. Shout out to Robert Townsend. You know what I'm saying? 5 Heartbeats, and I said 5 Heartbeats of Boston. So I'm gonna basically 5 stories I wanted to put out on Valentine's Day about women that I dated in the past that made me who I am. I don't mention no names. There's no names. Even my boys. I don't use my boys' names or nothing. You know, some of the dudes I don't hang with no more. Of course, some of the women I'm dating no more, of course. But most of these women I'm friends with still. So I'm Facebook friends with, social media friends with. So I'm not gonna put their names out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they want me to put their names out there. And I'm doing it for safety and all that stuff. So Ceverely Yours, Tajh Malik, 5 Heartbeats of Boston. I'm from Boston. Tajh Malik's from Boston. Tajh Malik's actually living in Florida now. So shout out to the producer, Tajh Malik. He was very patient with me. He at first I was kind of treated more like a rapper. He would send beats to me, and I would kind of tell the stories to the rhythm. And then we did that with like 1 or 2 songs, and they turned out well. And then he was like, "Do me a favor." I said, "What?" He said, "Just send me the songs. Just send me the recordings, not the songs. Send me the recordings of the vocals." So I just kept sending him my vocals, my stories. I kept sending him my stories. I'm like, "What's he about to do?" Tajh Malik was he was listening to my stories. I don't know about the rhythm or how it was going, the flow of the story, what was in the story. Like he would use sound effects or he would use certain beats that maybe related to that theme. You got to listen to it. It's brilliant, man. I ain't gonna lie. Tajh Malik, dope, man. Dope producer. Y'all better go get y'all beats and y'all bars. Tajh Malik's a dope rapper. He's one of my favorite rappers. So shout out to Tajh Malik as a rapper. I started being a fan of him as a rapper. Then he started producing. I'm like, oh, he can produce. So I started talking to him. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, let me get messing around with him. Let me get a track. He gave me a track. And this is how it all started, man. My dream is coming true, man. Appreciate it, man. If y'all listen, let me know. Give me love. Give me like. Give me hate. Give me whatever. I need the feedback. Let's talk about it. We break each song down, song by song on this channel. You know what we do. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share the video, man. Let's talk about it. All right. Ceverely Yours, Tajh Malik, joint EP, 5 Heartbeats of Boston. Came out February 14th on Valentine's Day, 2025. 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Now, number 1 is called Box Buddies. The producer, Tajh Malik, has a knack for conforming my off-the-wall tales into entertaining mini-movies. This was a wild night. Like, Box Buddies, I'm going to get more into a little bit more details. Like, Box Buddies, I ain't gonna lie, this girl was like a nymphomaniac. She was, like, nasty. And, but that wasn't the point of the story. But, yeah, I guess it was because she was just so nasty. She wanted to do it every hour, every second. She was like, she wanted it more than me. I'm like, damn, I didn't think I was going to find somebody that wanted sex more than me. And I met my match. And, just if you listen to the story, man, you know what happens, man. But it turned out all cool. Everybody was cool. Let's go to number 2, Dublin House was the original title. But then I said I got to call it Double Dublin House because if you listen to the story, I get double team, basically. Double Dublin House. The music allows you to ride along with the stories through music. I like to thank, Mr. Malik, Tajh Malik, for helping me. Really, I really do. Like, this is the reason I'm only doing the review of my own EP because I'm really shouting out the producer. I'm shouting out his talent and how he can, conform, this ain't even vocals. These are like stories. I'm just talking on the mic and he's rapping these stories around music and they sound so good. Number 3, Carnival Crash. The music gives you a Carnival cruise feel while I relate my past to these present tracks. Another iconic night. This was Carnival Crash, man. This is a wild night, man. It was Carnival night, man. People were going wild, wild for the night, like Buster. So it was wilding. It just a lot of activity, you know what I'm saying? And women with cheeks out, all type of stuff, man. It was a wild night, man. But yo, I crashed the whip. Y'all gotta check out the story, man. Number 4 is Bloody Bean, man. Bloody Bean. We say that a lot in Boston for different other reasons, but I incorporated it in the story. The story is a bit gruesome. It is a bit gruesome, but the truth, I gotta tell the truth, man. So it's gruesome, but I lightened up the details, right? And the track fits. I love the music. I love the track behind it. It fits so perfectly behind the story. It's cinematic. It kind of brings out the music brings out the stories. It kind of elevates the story. When you listen to these to the music, the production. That's why I'm trying to highlight the production only, really. Y'all can highlight me if y'all like the stories, but I was there. I lived those stories, so I already, y'all can let me know, if I was nuts or what. But the music behind it, it's just the theory of how he does this is incredible. So shout out to Tajh Malik again, man. Like, subscribe, share the video, man. Do what you do best. Help the algorithm. Last record is Black Diamond. Now, Black Diamond was the first single. Me and Taj kept going back and forth. It was the first single. And Black Diamond seemed like the safest one because it wasn't too wild. It wasn't too wild. Black Diamond is the story kind of more about, white men taking me skiing, say for the first time. It was crazy. So Black Diamond is crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy story. But this is my joint, man. I love Black Diamond. That's why I agreed for it to be the first single for the EP. I wish I could tell more, but names have to be protected. Names will be protected on past stories, new stories, or whenever. You know what I'm saying? But Taj killed the production, man. He laced his production. He laced me with some good tracks. I love the piano on Black Diamond. Like, I love it, man. It's really, it just fits these stories. The music fits these stories, man. 2025, Ceverely Yours, LLC. I'm so proud of myself. This is storytelling through music. That's what I call this. This is storytelling through music. What do you guys think? What's your favorite song? Are we calling these songs? Are we calling these story records, story songs? Maybe story songs that might fit. I have a lot of loose singles as well. This is an EP. And then I got a lot of loose. I started off with the singles, getting stories, kind of like seeing how people feel about it. The stories over music, and people were starting to liking them. So then I developed this EP, and Valentine's Day happened to be coming up. So I said, let me put a 5-pack together about women, right? And kind of put it out in a playful way on Valentine's Day. None of these stories happen on Valentine's Days. None of these women probably, they probably like Valentine's Day, but a lot of them didn't really celebrate it either back in the day. Like, a lot of these women were like thug chicks like me when I was trying to be a thug and trying to be street. They was trying to do the same thing. A lot of these women were like that, like me. You know what I'm saying? They was tough. You know what I'm saying? So they just wanted to chill, drink, smoke, hook up. Like, I don't know. So, what y'all think about this EP, man? I got more singles coming out, and y'all go check out. I did a EP with 2 songs, Shook Ones. I tell a story about this one lady when I was dating back in the day. All this stuff happens before I'm 25. All these stories. People like, you did all this stuff before 25, I swear. And so like, just check out the stories. I got the one with Mobb Deep, Shook Ones. That song, Shook Ones. I broke down 2 songs, and that's an EP of a story of me dating this girl, man, and that Shook One song. Oh man, that song ruined my life, man. But I love it. I love the song. But like, subscribe, share the video, man. Show love to the 5 Heartbeats of Boston. Show love to me, and give me positive, negative. Just give me feedback. I want real, actual feedback. Go listen to these records. Go listen to the stories. But actually, listen to the production. Give praise to Tajh Malik for producing production and actually helping me with one of my dreams. This is one of my dreams. I've been trying to do this for some time now, and I found a good producer, and I'm finding other producers to work with too. But I'm really, really, really passionate about working with producers and rappers to do music together. Not with me on it, but just music together. Y'all hit me up. Let me know if y'all want to work with me. Marquis Walker, a.k.a. Cevere. Ceverely Yours, man. Boston. Go love somebody, man. Go love somebody 5 times. 5 heartbeats. If y'all got some stories, let me know. Tell your stories. Tell your stories in the comments, man. I would love to hear your stories in the comments. I would love to hear your stories in the comments. Let's go.